When Santa visits your house, does he leave wrapped or unwrapped presents under the Christmas tree? You can call us at 800-682-1075. We're going to come to fisticuffs, Christmas fisticuffs, I think, in here.
So angry just thinking about it.
But never mind, can't even talk. So angry, I'm so angry. Apparently at Jason's house, Santa leaves wrapped gifts.
Originally, no. But then I told my wife that I think we should ask Santa to wrap them because I just remember as a kid how exciting it is to unwrap the present, right? Now, obviously, if something's really big, you can't do that, and it's just out there. And then I also noticed in my own house that when you don't wrap them, it's like over in 30 seconds. Like they see it there, and it's right there. When you wrap them, it's like it takes a longer time, and it's exciting. So, yes, we wrap them.
So you want at least one day a year where something lasts for more than 30 seconds for Carol.
You've been great.
And you're laughing, Squid?
Let's go. Let's go.
I told you it was at over 4 minutes now.
I know. I believe you.
He's been wanded.
Yeah, he has been wanded.
He's been wanded.
And it's been more.
Well,
so
the wanded is the opposite. But I will tell you,
Oh.
except I noticed when I don't have to get off on this subject.
We're talking about something pure like Santa, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And then at our house, it was that the gifts from everybody else were wrapped because, we purchased them and then we didn't want anybody to see. And then those would go underneath the tree and they're wrapped. But Santa, he comes down the chimney when he gets to our house and the toys that we all ask for and that our kids are asking for are coming out of Santa's sack. And so it's like he places those out.
Is this because Santa, you think, at your house might be too lazy to wrap the presents?
No, I just explained why.
Just because every Christmas movie you see, they're unwrapped.
Yeah.
Because that's what Santa does. Unless you make a special request like you and your wife did.
Yeah, I guess so. But we, as a family, we wrap our presents because we've chosen them and we're giving them.
Yeah.
But Santa's,
like for example,
the big presents.
Yeah, for example, the big present, usually it's one or two big things from Santa for each kid. It might come down and there's 3 bikes out from Santa.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see
you can't
that.
wrap,
That's fine.
You wouldn't.
And then you have each kid have 5 to 10 presents or whatever it ends up being if there's relatives over. And those are all wrapped. And that
wait. The 5 to 10 presents from the relatives or from Santa?
No, from
everybody else.
Everybody else, not Santa. For my house, whatever. I don't know why Santa does it this way. It's 1 or 2 big things.
Yes, that's ours too. Yeah,
that's it.
Oh no, I'm dealing with like Santa dropping off like 35, 40 boxes of stuff.
How long are the wish lists?
I don't know.
Man, that's probably just for Everly.
Yeah.
Your youngest.
The Santa wish lists are typically like the top 3 things that you are hoping for the most
and
for
that's
Christmas.
When Santa comes to your house, Katie, is he only bringing 1 or 2 things?
Yeah, per child. Yeah,
But then how many presents do you give direct?
It depends. We try to do some things that they need, some things that they want.
So it's a significant amount.
I'd probably say 5 to 10 would be accurate per
and I
child.
think as they get older, and at least at our house, it becomes less because it's more expensive stuff.
That's true too. Yeah,
like when they're little kids, it might be 20 presents, but they're like it's some blocks that are $2 or something, $3.
And that does include like grandparents' presents, aunts and uncles, friends, like people who have given things to us or to our children, and those are all wrapped, but that's like probably 5 to 10 total per child.
And in the morning lasts a long time because the Santa thing, and they're excited about it. And then, when we do go to the presents, then we do 1 present at a time. It's like, all right, Katie, let's say it's Katie.
Yeah.
Like, Katie, go pick the first present. And then whoever gets the gift, then it plays Santa from that point on. Then they go pick the gift. And it can last for hours depending,
Sometimes we take a break.
Take a break,
We have some breakfast, a little coffee cake.
Shoot up something, snort some Coke or whatever. Whatever you got to do to get through the morning. What?
However, listen, I'm not going to judge. However you want to celebrate your Christmas is great.
Yeah, if you got take a bong hit outside. I don't know.
Tis the season.
My whole life's been sober. I just drink some eggnog and I'd have a sugar high.
Nog.
It's Nog at my house.
Not Nog. I'm telling you right now.
It is Nog.
Nog.
And I say milk.
Yeah.
Milk. So
you say milk and egg nug.
Sorry. All right.
My God.
What about you, Squid? Does Santa even come to your house?
Yeah, he used to. I was a good kid back in the day. Yeah.
Wrapped or unwrapped?
He would never wrap them. Always unwrapped.
He doesn't have time.
No, he doesn't have time.
All those kids and all those sacks.
No, yeah, my mom
presents.
Yeah. All those big old sacks just full of goods.
He only has 1 sack.
Yeah.
One massive sack. All right, let's go to Ashley. Does Santa leave your presents wrapped or unwrapped?
I'm going to agree with Jason on this one and say wrapped.
Go to hell, Ashley! No, Ashley.
Well, you can't do
But
that.
it has to be wrapped in Santa wrapping paper.
Oh, special Santa
So
paper.
we know it's
Yeah.
from him.
From the North Pole.
Or the way to know it's from him, they're not wrapped.
Exactly.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I will say the
Freaking A.
big presents like a bike, I don't think should be wrapped. So
It's
I
like
see where you're
impossible to
coming
wrap.
from, Jared,
Yeah.
because you're talking about one or two bigger things. I get that. Ours is different. Ours is boxes and boxes
Yeah.
that he brings.
Okay.
So if Santa, and I'm not judging you, but let's say with 2 or 3 kids, there's 30 or 35 wrap presents from Santa. Aren't there also like 30 or 50 wrap presents under the tree too?
Yes.
Okay.
It takes up the whole room, basically.
Okay. All right. Y'all do it big. Santa.
Christmas is so magical.
Y'all are
at
so
your
good.
house.
The stocking stuffers aren't usually wrapped, I noticed.
And I've heard those are really nice gifts at your house too.
Yeah, well,
It can be.
I wrap those.
Maybe
It just depends. I
maybe
guess it depends.
Maybe Santa tries to, kind of like in a divorce, like you have to live up to the lifestyle. Like if you get alimony or whatever. If he goes to a nice neighborhood, he can't like not go over the top with jewelry and gold bricks
I
or
see.
bars at Jason's neighborhood, because then your neighbors would be like, huh, they got nothing.
Yeah,
But they come to my neighborhood, it's a little bit less.
because you're just living up to the
Yes,
standard.
they go to Squid's neighborhood, it's like barely anything. So yeah, I got it.
Here's a lump of
Yeah,
coal.
more or less, yeah.
By the way, Santa doesn't leave things in the stockings. That's me. That are
Oh,
like our
really?
family.
You
Yeah.
told Santa not to do that?
Well,
Santa left stuff in my stocking.
I think
Santa's
Santa
my
just,
stocking.
Yeah, Santa just knows, I guess. I mean, those are
I
typically
guess
things
he knows what the
yeah.
parents want. Santa knows.
He does know. He
He
knows
does
it all.
know, yeah.
It's how some of us end up on the naughty list. He just knows.
Unfortunately. Mandy, wrapped or unwrapped gifts from Santa?
Definitely unwrapped.
Correct.
My child is one like yours, Jason, who receives a tremendous amount of gifts from Santa, and all are unwrapped, ready for her to play with. And she is so thrilled. And Mommy and Daddy are not all consumed with putting things together on Christmas morning.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
that's-
a good point, too.
All
if-
ready to
yeah.
go.
All right.
If there's a big
All
item
ready
that
to
needs to be
go.
put together, then that's a definitely leave out. Hopefully Santa puts it together. That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I'm not like against it. It just seems odd to me. There's more things to unwrap. I
Yeah.
mean, whatever. I'm all for making Christmas last as long as possible, if you can. Let's go to AML Jose. Jose, wrapped or unwrapped? This is a big thing. If you're what you're saying here, determine our friendship. But go ahead.
Hey, Jared, how are you? I love you, man. I'm a huge fan. There's only one thing I need under my Christmas tree, and it's Jared Pike.
For a
And
small
last
fee,
name.
Just threw
he
up
could
in
be
my
there.
mouth and swallowed it.
I can maybe make that happen for you.
Sans clothes, extra $20.
Anyways, what was I going to say? First of all, let me say real quick. You know I got to say extra stuff. Squidward, you can tell when he's filling in for Matt because it takes him like 10 times to answer a phone. Anyways,
Jose, that is not in the Christmas
That's
spirit.
unnecessary, Jose.
He knows way too much about
He's a
our
little
show.
slower. That's
He is-
all.
he is
We
slow.
know this.
Yeah. All right, go ahead. Wrapped or unwrapped from Santa?
I don't want to say wrap, but if it's like a huge, like, big set or something, it's probably going to be built, and my wife does the building.
No.
So shout out Ellen.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Shouts
Well,
out
you
Ellen.
mean maybe
that's-
when Santa leaves it, then
Yeah.
your
And maybe
wife
that's
does.
the agreement they've
Right,
made
correct.
is that his wife loves to put all the stuff together.
Yeah.
well, yeah, because I mean, Santa is very busy.
Yeah, and he knows what everyone wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very busy.
All right, Jose, I'll be under your tree in the morning. I could get back to my house a little bit later, but we can hang out a little bit.
He'll bring the wood for your fireplace.
Well, I'll bring the wood, all right. All right, let's go to Laura.
You caught what I was putting down.
Yeah.
You got it.
I got it.
Oh,
You're so freaking immature. Or I am, I guess.
I'm glad I didn't have to explain it.
What is happening?
I don't know.
All
I
right,
don't know.
Laura, wrapped or unwrapped from Santa?
God, I love y'all so much. So Santa has requested that we have a mixture. So
Oh.
there are a few things
Okay.
for my son that he's going to put together the night before because they're a little bigger and kind of, going to be on display for him. But he did ask me to wrap a few things, and he provided me with Mickey Mouse Santa paper
Oh.
because
nice.
he knows my son loves Mickey Mouse right now. So
Yeah.
he's asked me to do that for him because he's so busy.
That's
Oh,
adorable.
that's great. I like that. All right, thank you very much. So a mixture. Julia, wrapped or unwrapped presents from Santa? Do they come wrapped or unwrapped?
Majority of the time they come wrapped. But there have been a couple times where like the gifts are too big,
Yeah.
but Santa always makes sure to put a big bow on that gift to signify that it's from him. But then also, we have a thing in our house where our kids get gifts from Santa that are not like the expensive gifts, because other people, which my daughter now understands, they don't get gifts like, that cost an arm and a leg, because not everybody Santa can afford stuff like that. So
Yeah, right.
I got it.
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
Mhm.
So they don't expect something like crazy every year. Yeah.
I think that's
Right,
a good
right.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because my daughter, who's 15, wants a dog from Santa. He might be fresh out.
It's going to be a present
boy.
for her and a punishment for you.
Oh, boy.
Fresh out. Sorry, Ava, fresh out again. I'm sorry.
Get
Darn.
one already trained or your house will be
Yes.
screwed.
Oh, no, it definitely won't be a puppy.
No, yeah.
It's, yeah.
You're not in that phase of life right now.
Oh,
No,
but
I'm never home. I'm never home.
It's shocking. It's like, oh, so cute puppy. It destroys your house. No offense, Katie.
Right.
They do. I'm the first to say. I mean, I've had 2 puppies. They've gone through the puppy phase. They do destroy everything. They bring a lot of love, and they're really cute. But they do destroy
They
a
are
lot.
so
And
cute.
you have to have the time.
Yes, you do.
You have to.
I'm not home enough.
Yes, it's
for that.
not fair to get a puppy and then leave them in the crate for their whole lives. It's just not.
So I'll get a stray that's just used to like not
Why
having much
not?
attention, and then
Yes.
no,
I mean-
but I'm definitely looking at a rescue.
Yeah, yeah.
because I have a good heart.
And you also need, yes, but also you need a dog that is
And
older.
it's cheaper.
It's
What?
older.
Well,
Yes, I do.
unless you better tell Santa that you want it from a rescue. Then
I
if you
did.
don't want it, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I did. He knows. All right, Paige, wrapped or unwrapped gifts from Santa?
Unwrapped, and also we did like a Christmas breakfast every year, and I would be able to play with what Santa brought me while the parents cooked breakfast.
What a great morning.
That is,
That's an amazing morning for
Nice.
kids. Magical. April, wrapped or unwrapped presents from Santa?
my presents from Santa are wrapped because we also get presents from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Frosty the Snowman.
Okay.
What?
That's crazy.
Those fighting words right there.
Dang.
Wow.
How do you get them to come to your
Yes.
house?
Dang. You must have
And it's usually, so Santa gets one for each kid, but it's usually from Frosty and Rudolph. It's usually something that they get to share, like they get to do together, like maybe a board game or something little like that.
Yeah, we get one from Santa. Then I think Jeff Bezos leaves one. I think it's nice.
Now my kids are gonna be like, why doesn't Frosty come to our house?
This
because
is why the terrorists hate us.
Rudolph ain't welcome here.
No, Rudolph and Frosty. See you later.
Right. Don't even ask me.
Our chimney's
it's not
only
happening.
big enough for Santa. Good gosh.
Whew.
Although magical.
It is.
But it
It
ruins
is.
it for
but
all the other parents.
My God.
All right, Katie, not
me.
listener Katie. Wrapped or unwrapped, real quick.
AML, but we do unwrapped. But the thing is, Santa only brings one gift to the house, and all the large gifts come from us. Santa knows that we would rather the larger gifts come from us. We don't want our children to be disappointed if Santa doesn't bring something that they've asked for.
And you want the credit too. I get
Yeah.
it.
And I think, and the funny thing is, that's exactly right,
You
Jason.
worked hard for those gifts.
I'm the opposite.
100%. I work. My husband works. We work hard to buy them and provide.
No, I get it. I got you. So no gifts from Prancer and Dancer and Vixen and all that. Yeah. And that.
No.
All right. I'm actually the opposite. I'd rather Santa be the fall guy. Oh, Santa didn't bring it.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
I think so too.
Santa, you don't even listen, I guess.
He can't get to. I mean, that's just like the way that it goes.
Yeah.
Santa
Yeah.
can't get to everything.
No, he can't.
He can't
or if
carry
you're not
all
good
that.
enough, you're not good enough.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
you're not good enough for a
That's kinda
PS5.
pushing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You shouldn't have
how-
talked back that one time.
You got a PS2
Yeah.
10 years ago.
It depends how good you are throughout the year.
Yeah.
Right.
I was funny because the other day my daughter, who's 7, saw Santa Claus, and she sat on his lap, and I hear Santa say, "Have you been a good little girl all year?" And she goes, "I've been medium." It's like, oh, yeah,
That's totally her personality. I love
medium.
that.
That's hilarious.
Extra points for being honest.
yeah.
Medium.
Honestly.
And medium.
And if she's a teenager, it'd be mid.
Right.
Nicole, Dion, and Shayna all say unwrapped.
Okay.
Very interesting.
But there are more wrapped than you thought.
The fact there's more than one is
Yeah.
surprising to
Yeah,
me. Yeah.
that's true.
They'll teach their own.
As long as you make it fun you're not killing yourself the holidays. Katie and I are talking about that off the air. Like sometimes it can be to the point where you're ruining the Christmas season because there's so much pressure.
When is the day?
There's a lot of pressure.
There's so much pressure. When is the day that we do the grievances? Because I'm real ready to air. Is that December 17th?
For what?
For Festivus, where you air your Christmas grievances?
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, what is that?
Festivus is from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Where it's like you air your Christmas grievances. It's the day of
about
Festivus.
Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, just to the point, though, there is a lot of pressure on Christmas, and the assaults, battery, and domestic violence goes up during Christmas significantly. There's a lot of pressure on people to try to provide these presents for kids, and they just don't have the money, especially when things are more expensive. It can be a very hard time for a lot of families.
And to do the pressure to feel like you have to do all the things, it's overwhelming and really can take away from the joy of the season.
100%.
Yeah.
It's
More arguments during Christmas. It goes,
Breakups are through the roof.
Yeah.
And so, if we can remember the reason for the season, whether you're religious or not, or just like it's for family, whatever your reasons are, and it's not about, because it is difficult. A reminder, Jared and Katie's Breaking and Entering Christmas, which is to me, and I know the rest of everyone else, the most magical day for us on air every year. We shared a little bit about the family earlier this morning and yesterday. And it's on our website. If you missed it, it's a podcast if you missed it as well. And we'll play it again for you here shortly. But it is Friday morning, this Friday, and over the top. We did the shopping yesterday.
Ooh,
and
boy.
Very excited. And a lot of generous donations from a lot of our clients. We had a huge anonymous donation come in last minute of $2,500. Like, whoa. And that made a huge difference for this family. But to learn more about the family, you can go to our website or our Facebook page. Our social media has the letter and everything. But Friday morning kicks off 6 a.m., but more around 7:35 is the actual breaking and entering, where it'll be revealed to the family that they're going to have an over-the-top Christmas.
And this year we're going to try to be on location, all of us there.
Yes.
So it's going to be real messed up.
It's gonna be, what he's trying to say is we're all going to be very emotional.
Right.
Yes.
Well, no, I'm at the board and stuff like that. It'll probably be, it won't sound
You may or may not hear it.
It'll be like all sloppy. And
We'll record it and go Facebook Live. Don't worry.